I'm Dana Sitzler. I'm an Associate Director of State Outreach in the Office of Government Relations. The purpose of Rhodes Scholars is to get faculty out into the community in Michigan. So we have a couple of goals. Number one, to show them where their students live so they get a sense of that place. Number two, to encourage them to think about doing their own work here in the state, whether that's their research work or using their expertise to help solve community problems. And number three, to maybe engage their students in some kind of a community project in their class. Every region of the state is different. So the trip goes to the largest urban center of the state, it goes to rural areas of the state, and it goes to the state capital, for example. So as we travel, faculty get to see those various regions and they start realizing how they're different. And the way they realize that is in talking to the people that live there. So that's the idea, is to have the Rhodes Scholars talk to real people in these places and hear about what they're doing in their little corner of the state of Michigan.
I thought the oil and gas visit was very enlightening because I think, we are taught in the popular media to hate oil and gas. And so, it was a small footprint, it's a vital part of the economy, it's a way to compete internationally, it's a way to become energy independent, and it's a wonderful thing. We've got these natural resources, we should be utilizing them.
So then if you have a student that lives in the Upper Peninsula, you kind of have a sense of what that's like up there, the kind of people that are there, the rural environment that's there, and I think it really changes the way you engage with your students.
In some ways, it was my first contact with the UP, but it's they were sort of an example of the Midwest ethic, which is hard work, connections, values, trust. They made us feel welcome very quickly, and I feel like if I was to call on them a year from now, 2 years from now, it would be like we just had the conversation yesterday.
Part of the trip is that faculty gets to spend a lot of time with each other. We don't have many venues where faculty can interact between Ann Arbor, Flint, and Dearborn campuses. So while they're on the bus, there is this opportunity to learn about the work of your colleagues from all three of those campuses. And actually on the evaluations of the trip every year, that's one of the things that faculty always cites as one of the best values of this trip.
The best part of the trip, I think, was really getting to know the people on the trip.
But more importantly is the relationship with the people that you meet in the tour, within the tour, and all the towns that we visit.
I got to meet great colleagues and learn so much more about the state of Michigan and how we at the university may be able to interact with different individuals across the state.
Everybody is so smart and they have great ideas, and it really has helped shape and expand my thinking.
Participating in the Rhodes Scholars program, I think, gives faculty a new outlook on what they do. I remember a few years ago, Michigan's economy was really down, and all you heard about Michigan was this terrible place, all these bad things that are happening in Michigan. And that year, after the Rhodes Scholars program, on the evaluations, a great majority of the faculty wrote that they had a whole new sense of the state, they had a new sense of optimism, because they talked to people out in the trenches who were doing real things and solving real problems on their own, in their own way that made sense in their communities. And they were really impressed by that. So I've always thought that the Rhodes Scholar program is great for helping people think differently, not only about the state, but about their relationship to the state and their position.